Greetings everyone. Today we're going to talk about the present progressive tense, which we took last week, your second grammar lesson. We're going to learn how to identify the form and use of the present progressive tense, to use the present progressive tense, and to distinguish between the present simple and the present progressive tense. Okay, let's take a look at the following sentences. The teacher is currently explaining a new lesson to the class. Notice that this action is happening at moment of speaking, and we have the word currently, which means right now. Sentence number 2, I am working hard in order to improve my fluency in English. Well, this doesn't necessarily mean I'm doing this action right now, but it means these days this is what I'm working on. We also, in this case, use the present progressive tense. Let's take a look at sentence number 3. This weekend we are visiting my friend at the hospital. Notice this weekend is in the future, but I am able to use the present progressive tense for one reason, because it's a planned future action. So the uses of the present progressive tense: 1. Expressing an action that's taking place at the moment of speaking. 2. Expressing an action that's taking place at the present but not necessarily at the moment of speaking. And 3. When we need to express a planned future action. Even though this event is in the future, since it is planned, I can use the present progressive tense. So those are the uses of the present progressive. Let's take a look at the negative and question forms. Affirmative: Tamer is participating in the swimming tournament next month. If I want to make this sentence in the negative, I just insert not between the verb to be is and the verb plus ing. Tamer is not participating in the swimming competition next month. Now, to make a question, we simply make a crisscross between the subject and the verb. Is Tamer participating in the swimming tournament next month? It's very important to note this point. Whenever I want to make a question, the verb always comes before the subject. Okay, I invert, just as I did with the crisscross, I invert the places of the subject and the verb, and I get my question. Now, let's take a look at the form. We talked about the 3 uses. Now the form, how do we write it? Of course, we probably have already deduced that Rames is planning to travel to Spain this summer. The verb, obviously, is the one in green, is planning. Is, what is this word? Is the present form of the verb be. My parents and I are thinking about changing the car. Are is the present form of the verb be, okay? My parents and we are thinking about changing the car. So, in order to make the present progressive tense, when I want to use it, I use the form is, am, are, which are the present simple form of verb to be, plus the verb and it's in its ing form. Rames is planning to travel to Spain this summer. Is, present form of verb be, are, present form of verb be. Rames, he takes is. My parents and I means we takes are, and this is the form. Notes, those notes are very important, and I would like you guys to be extra careful about those. Some verbs are called stative verbs or stative verbs. This means that they cannot be written in the progressive form even if the action is taking place at the moment of speaking. Okay, stative verbs are verbs where no obvious action is taking place. They include a mental state, Words like know, recognize, believe, think, remember. Do you see any action in this? No, because it's a verb inside the mind. An emotional state like hate, love, dislike, appreciate. I can't say, oh, I'm hating this, even if it's happening right now. Oh, I'm hating this weather. It's wrong. We might hear it sometimes, but it's totally wrong grammatically. I hate this. I love this. I appreciate what my parents are doing for me. I admire his sense of humor. I sympathize with the poor and needy. I adore nature. Those are emotional states, no action involved. Verbs of the sense. What are the senses? Smell, taste, hear, see, and feel. I can't say I am smelling a nice perfume. I smell. I taste, okay? I hear a strange voice. I see the clouds. I feel happy. Okay, I am seeing, I am hearing, those are generally grammatically wrong. So we don't write them in the ing. Verbs of possession. Possession means owning. I have. I cannot say I am having 2 children. That would mean something totally different. I have 2 children. Those are mine. I own a black car. This book belongs to Samir. I possess a beautiful phone. Okay, verbs of possession. So verbs that cannot generally be put in the ing form are called stative verbs, which include a mental state, an emotional state, verbs of the senses, and verbs of possession. So probably you would ask, so what if I cannot put those verbs in the ing form? What do? It's happening at the moment of speaking. If you cannot put them in the ing form, you simply use the simple present form. Okay? I am loving this music. Obviously, that's wrong, even if it's happening right now. I love this music. What did we use? We used the present simple form. He is hearing the beautiful he is hearing the beautiful song, the new beautiful song. No, it's taking place right now. Okay, he hears the beautiful song, okay, that is being played. Okay, so on and so forth. Now, sometimes, like with the verb have, this is okay, this is my final note to you. Sometimes with the verb have, there is an action involved. Let's say I am having a pizza. Okay, this is right. Why did I use have in the ing form? Because here it's not a verb of possession. What I'm saying here, I am having here means I am eating. Does eating involve action? Of course it does. So I can use it in the ing form. Okay, so this is it for the present progressive form. We practiced a lot. We did a lot of exercises. I would like you all to go through your notes, and I hope this was helpful to you. See you guys.